Hello everyone, welcome to the Happy Pappy Model Workshop. My name is Carl. So I'm going to showcase a few of my builds for you, starting with this little trailer as you see. This is painted Inca Gold. This is the Tester's one coat lacquer. It's got the chrome reverse wheels on it. As you can see, the inside of the trailer, I did the wood look, painted the mahogany that Tester's used to make. Was a pre-thin wood wash, and did the orange clear top. And here's the Chevy 2-Wagon. I painted this, and I believe it was Tamiya Candy Lime Green. Here's the engine I painted, which is the Tester's Inca one coat lacquer gold as well. Spin that thing around. As you see, I did the custom version. All these parts came with the kit though. Custom taillights. And I did the hood, of course, you know, custom scoop. Great kit, fun to build, very simple, nothing to, you know, rack your head over. Okay, next up, the AMT 65 Pontiac Bonneville Sports Coupe. Another super fun kit, another easy to build. This is this is painted in the Tamiya orange metallic. You know, I always paint the engines and do the old toothpick trick with the batteries. And did the flocking. You know, very mild custom, just basically the chrome wheels. You know, stock taillight. Stock grill. I really love these Pontiacs. These are some of my favorites. Okay. Next up is the 1964, the AMT Mercury Marauder. I used I believe these are the correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they're named Acers. But these are from, oh my goodness, I can't think today. Oh, Pegasus wheels. It's basically, you know, the only thing custom I did was put that teeth on the front grille. Otherwise, pretty much used stock everything. Once again, I flocked it. Another super fun build. This is painted in scale finishes, Viridian Pearl. Love this color. You know, there's a hood. Beautiful color. I'm a big fan of scale finishes, and I tell you why. I love their paints. They're easy to work with. I love the fact there's no mixing involved, unless you add enamel hardener or, you know, the 2K clear. But mostly, very user-friendly, number one. And, you know, the other big thing, too, is it's a one-stop shop. You can basically get all your needs. You know, if you look at his website, he has far more than paint and clears and primers. He has, you know, detailing brushes. He has sanding sticks. He has adhesives, actually, you know, masking liquids. So he has a wide variety of stuff, and that's why I like to use them, because one thing that I don't care to do is you have to buy something on one site, then go to another and buy something else. Where I know specific things I use, he carries it all. So it makes it very convenient. So if you never checked out Scale Finishes, please go to scalefinishes.com. Jameson also has a YouTube channel at Scale Finishes. I will put the link in the description below. And hold on, let me flip this thing around, give you a little story about myself as well. So kind of give a little history. You know, I did as far as when I started building model cars, probably my first build. But the other kind of thing I'm going to do is give a shout out to my big brother, Walt. He was my absolute inspiration. I remember I was a little guy, and I would go into his room. His dresser was full of these amazing builds. He did NASCAR, he did drag cars, he did trucks, he did trailers. So he pretty much did like the old AMT kits. I can remember looking over top of his dresser and seeing the Grumpy Jenkins Pro Stock Camaros, the Dusters such as Butch Leal's California Flash. I believe he had a Sox and Martins Duster. He had Superbird NASCAR kits. He had Dodge Daytona NASCAR kits. He had, I believe, the David Pearson GTO. Of course, the Bobby Allison Coca-Cola series of Monte Carlos and Chargers and that. So, yeah, he was my inspiration. He's the one that got me really into the hobby and inspired me and taught me little tips and tricks. And of course, back then, you silver paint, bottles of enamels, and of course, the old tube glue and toothpicks. So that was basically all you had to use. So, but anyways, everyone take care and have a good rest of the week. Bye for now.